ではここからアフリカです。アフリカ注目のフィンテックランク、ヤラ、Regxta 3社によるピッチを行っていただきます。では3社のご紹介を寺友拓磨さんにお願いしたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
はい、じゃあ皆さんここから、アフリカスタートアップピッチというところでですね、各社3分ぐらいのピッチをやってもらいます。で簡単にちょっと僕の方からピッチそれぞれ始まる前にですね、どんなことやってるかっていうことをサマライズさせていただこうと思います。一番最初は、ランクですかね。ランクというスタートアップなんですけど、もともと現地の本当にこうなんですか、日本でいうコンビニの店主の方とかですね、なかなかこう銀行とか行ってもお金借りれなかったりするんですよね。で、それはなんかこう社会的な信用がないとか、もともと銀行の口座を持ってないからそこにこう信用が紐づいてないとかですね、いろんな要因があるんですけど、そういったものをですね、こうデジタルの情報を通じてお金をみんなで借りてみんなでお金を返済するというような地域ごとに店舗のグループみたいな作ったグループ型のレンディング事業をやっている会社です。今はですね、さらにその事業自体が進化してですね、みんなでお金を貯蓄したりとか運用したりとか、そういったところまで広がって、まさにこうアフリカで銀行を作っているというようなそんなスタートアップをイメージしてもらえればいいかなというふうに思ってます。アメリカの Y コンビネーターとかも出資しているスタートアップでして、ナイジェリアの中ですごく注目されている一社ですので、ぜひピッチ楽しんでいただければなと思います。じゃあいいですかね。じゃあFemi、please。じゃあ皆さん拍手でお迎えください。
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Femi Iromini. I'm the CEO of Rank, and I'm here to tell you the Rank story. Primarily, Rank is a money app for communities in emerging markets, and what we've done is such that every other financial service platform has built for leaders, but for us, we are building for you and your community to be able to do money together, save together, invest together, and live together. I'll tell you a quick story. When you look at the first picture here, it's more like a kiosk, right? And that kiosk represents a livelihood of Timi, Sura Timi. She stays in Lagos, in an suburban area in Lagos, right? Now, she started her business from this kiosk. You can see that the kiosk is started, right? Now, she has a good business, but the fact that she could not access credit, she could not access banking, makes it difficult for her to grow her business. Now, when you look at the second slide, it was such that when she met Rank, she was able to expand her business such that she grew it to having a proper store. If you look at the last image, that is the picture of Takuma. Takuma is there. Yeah, can we give her up for Takuma? Now, Takuma was able to meet her real life, and he was able to see the real transformation of how providing good banking can change lives. Now, what we discovered is Africa is not just a number. Behind those numbers are lives, real people of 1.6 billion people, 53, 54 countries that are connected to each other. But then, about 350 million out of them are still on the bank. Now, what being on the bank means is the fact that banking is still very expensive. When you look at the credits, when you look at interest rates in Japan, for instance, it's 1%. But in Africa, average is 30 to 70%. That's humongous. Now, the last part is how big that market opportunity is. Now, what we've done is, instead of looking at this population as a disadvantage, we're making the population a leverage, an advantage for Africa. And that is why we say human connection is the biggest leverage for emerging markets. And which is why we're making it such that people can actually do money together in Africa. And we created Circle. Circle is such that you can do money with the ones you love, stay with them, invest with them, spend with them, borrow with them. And what we're saying is, when we do money together in groups, it does three things. It enables us to be able to offer credits at zero interest, which is even cheaper than any platform in the world. Zero interest, because people are supporting each other. The other part is our cost of acquisition has been reduced to less than $1, right? Which makes it interesting to reduce the cost of selling. The last one is we're able to make banking to be 30% cheaper. And with this model, we've done over $100 million in disbursement. We're doing 97% in repayment and $11 million in annualized revenue profitable. Right? So that means we have a sustainable business. And in reality, we've raised a total of $4 million from Y Combinator, SG Grow, and Uncovered Fund. And more importantly, we're at the point where we're raising $4 million. We've raised $2 million out of it already, with investment from SG Grow and Mr. Suki, IQ, and a couple of Japanese investors that believe in the vision. And 10 Japanese investors actually came to Africa to be able to meet our customer. You can see their picture. It was an incredible experience being able to meet this. Now with this, I have a short video for you. Master, thank you. Now, you're hearing the word money. That was our brand name when we started. We just rebranded to RAG. And what that means is 30 Japanese investors coming to visit. It's incredible that they actually came up with a song. And that song is what? Better money, better life. Better life, better money. Better rank, better money. Better rank, better life. You can live with that. Thank you.
今の映像は去年の、IBS エクストリームツアーでですね、みんなでナイジェリア行った時にまさに彼らの、お客さんのところに連れてってもらったんですけど、お客さんがこのモニーのもともとモニーというサービス名だったんですよ。モニーの、サービスにこう感謝して歌を自分たちで作って歌ってですね、その地域の人たちに広めてたっていうそんな現場の映像でした。はい。で続いてYalaというスタートアップなんですけど、Yalaはですね、アフリカの中小企業の国際取引をサポートしている会社です。で特にナイジェリアの会社とかはですね、すごく大きな、問題として国際取引すごくなんですかね、すごい大きな課題です。で国として外貨不足だったりもするので簡単にこう現地の通貨を US ドルとかに交換できないんですね。で例えば今ナイジェリアの会社と例えばセネガルの会社が取引するときに一回この現地通貨を US ドルに変えて送金するみたいな手続きをやってるんですけど、やっぱりそこがなかなかこううまくいかないので、例えば支払いの遅れが出たりとかしてしまうと。で現地の大きいすごい大きいホテルとかもですね、すごい有名なホテルとかも月末にどうしてるかというと、従業員がですね親戚とかにひたすら電話してUS ドルに現金を集めてですね、なんとか取りまとめて国際送金するみたいなそんなことが行われてたりするので、そういったところのインフラを、FinTechというところで作ろうとしている会社になります。まだまだ創業したばっかの会社なんですけど、ぜひ楽しんでいただければなと思います。じゃあ皆さん拍手でお迎えください。
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adebola, and I'm the CTO and co-founder of Yala. Also got my founder here, Babatunde, as well, who is the CEO and co-founder of Yala. At Yala, we're building the trade desk for African commerce, essentially distribution as a service for global manufacturers selling into Africa. And what does that mean? So very simply, if you're a global manufacturer, if you're producing a product that you want to ship into the continent, so for example, use a very simple example, say you are Fujifilm, right? So you're Fuji and you're shipping, say, lifts and elevators into Africa and you're looking to actually scale that. So you want to ship into Nigeria, But you don't only want to ship into Nigeria, you also want to be able to ship into Senegal, into Cote d'Ivoire, and other countries across the region. That is a very expensive process to do today, and it takes a lot of time to be able to do that today. So it might take you about 2 to 3 years, or even like 12 to 18 months to be able to do that expansion into the region. But what Yala is building is essentially a trade platform or trade infrastructure where you can come on the platform, click one button, and we connect you to the distributors that you need on ground to be able to sell into the region. And a good example is SKF. So SKF is a French company. They manufacture bearings for machines. And what we've been able to do for them is we've helped them to expand into Nigeria, Senegal, and Cote d'Ivoire through local distributors. So essentially they come on Yala, they click a button, we help them to find distributors, we help them to verify those distributors, we help them to collect payments from those distributors and bring it to their HQ in France. And we essentially help them to reconcile those payments as well. So you can essentially have one platform that does all of these things for you very easily. So, like I already said, when you're entering into a region like Africa, you need to find distributors that would sell your products in the markets, right? And that's one of the most difficult parts of selling to a continent like Africa. Now, apart from finding distributors, you also have to deal with multiple languages, because some parts of Africa speaks English, some parts speak French, some parts also speak Portuguese. Beyond that, you also have to deal with local regulations as well. You have to deal with local currencies, and these currencies change from country to country. So there are a lot of things for you to deal with to be able to sell into the region. And that is exactly what Yala is solving. So by coming on Yala, we can essentially solve all those problems for you, make them pretty much invisible to you, and all you have to do is just send your products into the continent. Today, we see that there are over $600 billion worth of goods being imported into the continent every year. And if you look at Nigeria alone, 85% of Nigeria's imports come from Asia, Europe, and the US. And the payment side of everything that we do is also based on stablecoin. And I'm going to touch on this in a little bit. So if you think about a market like Japan today, right, it's starting to flatline, right? So the economy isn't growing as much. And in a country like Japan, or even if you look at China, for you to continue to grow, companies need to start selling into other continents like Africa, right? And that is essentially what we're playing. So if you see that in your country or in the company that you are leading, you want to be able to expand into other continents and give yourself more opportunities, you need to come on a platform like Yala to be able to expand your business. And on the payment side, so let me kind of skip to this. So if you look at everything that we offer to businesses that are looking to expand into the continent, we help you to find distributors, like I mentioned earlier. We help you to verify those distributors, and then we also help you to collect local currencies on the continent as well. And we use stable coins to ensure that you can get settled in, say, Japanese yen if you're in Japan, or USD if you're in anywhere else in the world. And apart from that, we'll also sync to your local ERP as well. So if you're using something like SAP to manage your business, we can also sync all of that information that we hold for you on Yala into your ERP. Then we have a distributor operating system as well that allows you to track all your distributors, allows you to track their performance, and then we use AI to intelligently compare the performance of distributors across the different countries that you're in. So if you use Yala to expand into Nigeria, for example, and also use us to expand into Senegal, with our intelligent AI system, you can say, hey, how is my distributor in Nigeria performing compared to my distributor in Senegal? And then, of course, we also offer trade finance as well. So if you are a distributor on our platform, we can give you credits to be able to buy more from the manufacturers out here. All right, I think I'll just kind of skip to what we're doing today. We are doing about, so in terms of the payment volume that we'll process for the businesses that we're hoping to expand into the region, we're doing about $10 to $12 million monthly volume, and we are doing on average about $30,000 in monthly recurring revenue. Right now we've onboarded over 500 businesses on the platform, and we're retaining about 85% of the distributors that come on Yala. We earn across every layer of the trade. So when you first come on Yala, we make money on the FX leg. We also make money on transaction fees. We make money by helping you to collect locally as well. We also offer short-term credit to distributors, so we make some money off of that. But even on the leg where we introduce you to distributors within our network, we also make money on that leg too. All right, so back to the team. My CEO is here, CTO, and then we have a team of professionals who have worked in banking. So we're very familiar with the space, with the trade space, because of our experience working across banking and blockchain technology. We're raising $1.5 million to reach a revenue of about $2.5 million in the next 12 months. So we welcome you to come on board. And once again, we are Yala, and we're building the trade desk for African commerce. Thank you.
続いて最後のスタートアップですね、レジスターというスタートアップで、この最初のちょっとランクとも近しい部分はあるんですけど、本当にこうもうちょっと草の根のですね、本当にこうちっちゃいなんですかね、こう街中とか田舎の方にあるちっちゃい店舗ですね、キオスクのオーナーの人とかを対象に活動しています。彼女のなんかお母さんの原体験とかもあるので、ぜひ注目して聞いていただければなと思います。それでは拍手でお迎えください。
Hello everyone, Genki. My name is Rukayat Bello and I'm popularly known as Madam Grassroots. I'm the founder and CEO of Regxta. I welcome you all to Regxta, an inclusive digital platform focusing on the 600 million underserved markets in Africa. Once upon a time, my mom was an unbanked micro-business owner who lived in Orile, a rural community in Lagos, Nigeria. On a fateful day, my mom lost all her stocks, including her life savings to an inferno. She could not make any insurance claim because her business was not covered. Therefore, she kept visiting one bank to the other to get a loan of $100 to meet the demands of her customers. But guess what? Her loan is always rejected because she had no credit history, no bank accounts, and no valid ID card. Because of this, her business failed. It was actually a very difficult time for the family to survive, and I almost dropped out of the university. My mom is not the only one facing this challenge. According to International Finance Corporation in 2023, there are over 600 million micro businesses in Africa, and only 20% have access to banking. To solve this challenge, we launched Regxta in 2021 as an inclusive digital platform that provides quick, easy, and simple access to financial services for the unbanked and micro businesses in remote locations across Africa. Our mobile app is powered by an advanced data science and artificial intelligence that instantly underwrites and disburses loans for people with no borrowing history. Our users can open an account, save their money, and generate financial records through our well-trained community agents. We make money through interest on loans, processing fee, transactional fee, and so on. We understand the fact that we have a lot of players in this field. But why is Regxta different? We are different because we are the future. We focus on the nano and micro businesses with daily sales of $5 to maximum of $300, which is the biggest market in Africa, and they are the most neglected in the society. We are affordable, quick, and easy to access. We also make use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to award credit score to the unbanked individuals. Since our launch in 2021, we've disbursed over $10 million to over 33,000 active customers on our platform. We are currently in 10 states. We currently have over 400 agents as well, and we are just getting started. My team and I have over 35 years combined experience in the banking industry. We do not only understand finance, we understand risk management and innovation. We are currently raising our seed rounds to enhance our technology products for marketing and for expansion to other markets in Nigeria. This is going to enable us to have over 100,000 customers before the end of 2027. In conclusion, like I used to say, Nigeria is currently going through economic crisis with over 100 million people in abject poverty. Regxta is not just a business but a movement. If you invest in Regxta today, you are investing in a future where financial inclusion drives poverty reduction and economic prosperity for generations to come. Let's do this together. Thank you.